You're going to make more sales with the help of Pinterest this year, and I'm going to help you get there by talking to you about two things that a lot of people forget when it comes to making sales with the help of Pinterest. In case you are new around here, my name is Debbie, and in 2017, I quit my 9-to-5 to pursue freelancing full-time. Every single day, I manage Pinterest accounts or do Pinterest strategies for clients ranging from e-commerce, coaches, bloggers, affiliate marketers. And when people come to me, there are two things I often notice that are missing in order for people to be able to make that sale with the help of Pinterest. So get ready to take some notes, because this is going to really help you get better results if you've kind of been sharing content but not seeing results, if you've been getting traffic to your offers but not getting conversions, or if you're just feeling kind of stuck and you're like, I don't know what's missing. Can I use Pinterest to sell digital products or not? We're going to dive into that today. This video is going to be really helpful to you, whether you sell digital products, physical products, maybe you're a service provider. These two things I'm going to talk about are really helpful across the board and something I see missing a lot of time. Just in case you are new to the concept of digital products, they are having their moment right now. However, they're nothing new. Think about ebooks, PDFs, downloads, memberships, private podcasts, courses, any sort of online bundles that may include a masterclass as well as some checklists and PDFs. Anything that solves a problem or teaches something new to somebody in any given niche that doesn't require a physical product to be shipped, you have a digital product. So I just wanted to throw that in there in case you are new to the idea of digital products. So let's dive right into the number one thing that I want you guys to start doing if you are not seeing any conversions from Pinterest. You're getting a lot of traffic, maybe you're not getting email signups, maybe you're not getting sales. This is what I want you guys to look at. I want you to answer the following question. Am I sharing top of funnel content on Pinterest? Okay, so are you sending people to a blog? Are you sending people to a landing page where they can download a guide or access a free masterclass to learn from you? Are you sharing the link to, let's say, a YouTube video where you do a deep dive on a specific product that you're selling? And the reason I talk about top of funnel content is with your pins on Pinterest. The more context you give to somebody using Pinterest, the better for you, and the more you are helping them in that journey where they become ready to purchase from you. You have all kinds of buyers on Pinterest, and yes, we will have people that are ready to buy come to the platform. You will always increase your chances, however, if you create a lot of top of funnel content. And I'm not saying everybody has to start blogging. There are different types of top of funnel content you can create. However, if somebody comes across your digital product and you create a pin about the digital product, you have an optimized pin description, you got discovered, you're getting the click, you're getting the website traffic as well. But when they go on your website, it's a sales page and there's little to no information, you're missing out on a potential sale. However, if you're sending that traffic to a blog post that answers the questions a potential buyer would have, that builds credibility with testimonials, that talks about the transformation, you're really helping them in the buyer's journey. So you're bridging that gap between where you're getting discovered and where your potential client needs to be to make a purchase from you. One great type of content that you can share on Pinterest is video content. A lot of people forget about video content when it comes to Pinterest. Video pins are a great way to give enough context to your potential buyers. I would still always have a strategy that's heavily focused on top of funnel content. However, with my clients, we see a lot more conversions with traffic going directly to landing page and sales pages with video pins than we see with static images. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with graphic pins. You have to test this out yourself for your industry to see whether video pins or graphic pins are going to do better. A lot of people that don't want to show their face on Pinterest, they're like, you know what, I want to take a different approach. I don't want to be on camera. That's okay. We then need to focus heavily on content, maybe like blogs, podcasts, or your free masterclass, your freebies, any other type of top of funnel content where we can get people to learn more about the solution you offer, provide them with the answers again to bridge that gap. So if you don't have a blog, a YouTube channel, or a podcast, and you want to know what you can do to help bridge that gap, I'm going to add a prompt for ChatGPT in the description of this video. Essentially, you're going to tell ChatGPT, I create XYZ, this is my product, this is some details about my audience, what type of top of funnel content and other type of content that I can create to help bridge the gap between where a cold audience would find me to where they need to be, keeping in mind that I don't have a blog, YouTube, or podcast, and it's going to help you generate some ideas. Number 2, that's really important, is I want you guys to realize that if you are getting traffic from Pinterest, but nobody's signing up for your email list, nobody's signing up for your digital product, nobody's purchasing any products from you, whether it's digital or physical, or inquiring about your services, we likely have a problem at the source. This could be our landing page copy, the way we format our blog posts. Are you just sharing big paragraphs with, clunky text? It's hard to read, it's hard to scan through the text. Maybe you're not incorporating enough graphics in your blog. Is the sales page not giving potential buyers the information that they need? Maybe you're not talking about the before and after transformation. What is life like before? What is life like after working with you? What type of transformation does your product offer? So you always want to go and have a look at the source. Could be the overall website optimization. You do have tools like heat maps that can essentially show you where people are clicking, not clicking, and kind of helps you work on the overall optimization of your website. And again, if you are not working with a website, still, no matter what tool you are using to make your sale, you want to have a look at the optimization. And are you providing enough information on your landing page? Maybe you're providing too much and people are confused. They don't know anymore what solution you offer because it's just a whole lot of run-on text and they're not quite sure what it is you offer. So be straight to the point, talk about the transformation, use social proof, your testimonials that you've received if you have any, and if you don't have testimonials, really focus on what is that transformation. What is life like before and what is life like after as well. So I want to talk about one more important point, but before I do so, I just want to say that if you're still watching this video, I really appreciate you. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss out to any future content on this topic. But there is one last thing that's really important. Sometimes it's the biggest missing piece of that puzzle. Sometimes it could be our offer, right? How does our digital product look? Does it look professional? Does it look like it was just thrown together? What's the branding like? What's the price? What's the price point? A lot of times these are things that will affect whether we make a sale or not, even if we're doing all the right things on Pinterest and even if we're providing all the answers in our blog post, in our videos. So when you want to sell online, really treat it like it is a business. It's a professional business. You want to provide a solution and you care about the quality of the content and the product that you put out there. Does it have to be perfect? No, but it does matter at the end of the day. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.